Alright, so I found this old guitar in a closet in my classroom. It's been sitting there for about 20 years, I think. Uh, I knew it was there, but I never got it out. And I'm going through some things that need to be thrown out or fixed or replaced or whatever. And this is one of them. I'm gonna open it up and see what's in there. Obviously a guitar. Obviously a smaller instrument, probably 3/4 size. Cute little case. Lots of dust on there. Let's take a look and see what we have. Ooh. Okay, that's what it looks like. The brand inside. Oh, it's a Giannini. Okay. It's obviously got some missing strings, very old strings anyways, I wouldn't keep those on. Let's see if I can get this out with one hand. Okay, so it's kind of stuck in there. Just take a quick look to see if there's any damage that could not be repaired. Doesn't look like it. Look at the bridge in the back. It's glued on really nicely. I don't see any. There's a little crack there. It's not a surface crack, but it's not a terrible thing. Definitely a 3/4 size or a folk size. These are made in Brazil, I believe. Let's see what it's. Yeah, it says Brazil in there. And if I get the fat camera to focus a little bit. I don't know if it's focusing or not. This should be a great instrument. This is not made in China, and I can't tell if it's a solid top or not. If you know what that means. It's not a solid top. It doesn't look like it. It's like a laminated top. But it should work just fine for a younger student who needs to play on this. I do have like 12 other full-size instruments in my closets here, but this was sitting in one of the old closets, not in my classroom, just one of the old storage places. And this was used before I was here. I've been here 20 years, and I'm just getting to some of the stuff that I even forgot was there. So this looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try and take care of it, see if I can get it to play. There's some glue junk over there. We'll see what that does. Have to clean it up a lot. And I'll try to fix it up and see if I can and make it playable for some student. All right, I'll get back in here in a while. The case cleaned up pretty nicely, except it's got this these bumps on it. I'm guessing those bumps are from the case sitting in storage for so long with humidity changes or something, and I don't know how to fix them, but it's not going to be a main problem. And the guitar itself, I cleaned it up. I took the strings off. I did notice a few more problems when I looked closer. There's a few surface cracks in the back here, as you can see, which is to be expected for such an old instrument. There's a little finish bubbling up over there, and quite a few cracks in the neck, in the fingerboard that is, which also is to be expected for an instrument of this age. My guess would be that these are from the 1970s or so. So it's a 50-year-old instrument, I think. Pretty sure. So I'll put some strings on there. See what happens. There's also a lot of wear on the frets, as you can see there. Some of the things didn't clean up. I didn't expect too much out of it though, because it was either this or go in the trash, so I'm not gonna put it in the trash. I'll put some strings on. I'll go with these. These go for about $6-7. These are the EJ27N from the Dario, and see how it sounds. I'll get back in here later. Alright, so I changed the strings. Cleaned up pretty well. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna let the strings. I was checking for the bridge here because this guitar didn't have the strings tightened up for many years. It looks like the bridge is holding up pretty well. We'll have to wait and see. And the strings are stretching right now. I cut off the ends, wire cutter over there. It's the strings I used again. So I'll let this sit for a couple hours for the strings to stretch, and then I'll try to play something, see how it works. All right, see you later. All right, so I put new strings on, and they've been stretching for a couple hours now. It's never a good idea to record just a few hours after you change the strings, but I really have no choice. This guitar is already spoken for. It's going to be loaned to a student who's in guitar class who doesn't have a guitar at home, and she'll take it home for a while. And I want to just play some music before it goes home to somebody, for somebody to use. It's not really staying in tune right now, especially my third string. It's still stretching a lot. I was checking for signs of separation in the bridge since there were no strings for a long time. There seems to be none. It seems to be holding okay, but you never know because this set's so in a closet for so long that it's possible the glue just dried up because of humidity changes, and we'll have to wait and see. We'll know in a few days if this holds or not. It looks okay right now, so I think I'm close to being in tune. Don't have a tuner handy, so have to watch out for the G string still stretching out. So yep, old guitar in the closet, sat there for about 20 years. Put new strings on today, and I'm gonna try some a little bit of Beethoven on here. Strings still stretching. Okay, so here's a little bit of improvised Beethoven there. It's from Ode to Joy, his Ninth Symphony. I did it in C here. The original is in D major. um, it's okay. It's holding in tune. It's very comfortable to hold. This is a sixth grader, so it's going to be work perfectly for them. And it does have fret markers in there, and it is a very comfortable height of the strings. I didn't see any buzzes in there. There's a little bit of a buzz here, but it's pretty clean throughout. Pretty clean throughout. It's pretty clean throughout. It'll work great for a student who doesn't have a guitar at home that they can borrow from time to time. So this is the Giannini. I think the model is GN50 serial 6959. Like I said, these are probably made in Brazil. It says Brazil in here, but it also says New York. So that was probably the distributor back in the 70s and 80s. Why do I say 70s and 80s? Well, because we have a whole bunch of ukuleles at my school who are the same brand, and I know those were purchased in the late 70s, early 80s, and this being the same brand and being in the shape that it is, I'm assuming this is from the same period. So the G, quite happy with it. Quite happy with it. It cost me, what, $7 to put new strings on, just a little bit of cleaning, so it'll be great. Thanks for watching the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Welcome to do that. If you have questions or comments, please put them in the bottom. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.